A warm apple tea cake is an essential for any high tea, and every good baker should have this recipe in their arsenal. But there is one little tiny problem with cakes: lining the cake tin. For me, I'm not very good at it, but I'm so excited and grateful that Maltex has brought out this brand new printed bake. So all you have to do is cut along the lines to fit your cake tin. So I've got a 20 centimetre diameter cake tin. So as you can see, it fits in there so snugly. Now I'm going to start making my cake batter. So I've got about 125 grams of softened butter, as well as some caster sugar, and I'm going to cream that together so it's nice and light and fluffy. Okay, that's looking great. Now I'm going to add in 2 eggs, some vanilla, and some beautiful fragrant spices. So I've got some nutmeg and some cinnamon. In it goes. Mix that all together. And I've already added some self-raising flour and baking powder together with a little bit of salt. Just going to mix that in. Pop down the mixer to the lowest setting and just slowly add that in. And just to bring this cake batter all together, I've got some milk. Now just let that mix until just combined. All right, that's looking great. Now I've got my baking pan all nicely lined. And just simply pour in your batter straight into your cake tin. My grandma always taught me never to leave any skerricks in the bowl. And my dad always said, make sure that you leave some in the bowl so he's got something to nibble on afterwards. Right, just smooth the cake batter out. So once the surface of your cake is nice and smooth, grab your pink lady apples, which I've already sliced. Now, I've also tossed these in some lemon juice just to prevent them from browning. And the pink ladies, they cook really well, so that's why I've chosen those. And then you get to decorate your cake. So I'm just going to place the apple slices on the outside first and then work my way in. This is looking lovely. It's like an apple fan. Just to finish it off, I'm going to brush a little bit of real maple syrup over the top. So the maple syrup just gives it a little bit of extra sweetness, but also glazes the apple whilst it's cooking. Now to finish this, I'm going to top the cake with a sheet of Maltex bake, just to prevent the apples from getting too golden when cooking. Now this is ready to go straight into my oven, 180 degrees for around 45 minutes. This warm apple tea cake is smelling just divine. I love the combination of cinnamon and apples. So yummy. Now it's been out of the oven for about 30 minutes, so it's nice and slightly cooled. I'm just going to remove the spring form cake pan and just carefully peel back the printed bake. Ooh, the cake's got a lovely golden crust. Okay, and just carefully lifting the cake, I'm just going to remove the base and peel back the baking paper onto our gorgeous cake stand. That looks wonderful. Now to finish this, I'm going to brush a little bit of maple syrup. All I need now is a nice cup of tea.